this book on how we read the Bible, and this morning I read Psalm 75, and because of that book that I'm reading, you know, there's a time in my life where I would look at what I'm going through and what I feel like is being done to me and all of that, and I would read a scripture like Psalm 75 and I would project that outward, like, yes, God, you got to pour out this mixture, they're going to drink of the wine, and you know, the wickedness and all that kind of stuff, and what you're going to do to the wicked. Now I'm in a place where it's more about, God, help me not to become that, help me not to be that arrogant person that you're talking about in Psalm 75, that won't hear you, won't do your will, and you know, that kind of thing, and you know, stiff-necked, won't listen, and you know, so you then pour out your mixture of your wrath, you know what I mean? So help me, God, not to become that. So now when I read, it's more about learning about God's character and really what he's looking for in us, not so much about trying to project out that, God, you're going to do this and you're going to do that, whether good or bad, because you know, I'm also learning that the outcome, I do know that God's default is to bless us, but I understand that the outcome is not necessarily up to me, because my life is not my own. My life belongs to the Lord, and it's whatever he wants, it's whatever he says. So now my prayer is, Lord, help me to be in alignment with what you have for me. Help me to be satisfied with your will for my life. So, you know, I'm more on that now, rather than, you know, looking outward and, you know, I'm going through this and I'm going through that, because I know whatever I'm going through, it's not just about me. It is about me, because God is definitely using things that we experience to build character, but it's more about us trying to live a life that is pleasing to the Lord and being used by him, because he definitely wants to draw men, and he does that through us. He uses men to bless man. This is